Okay, so this video is aimed at the commentator of the School of Prophecy. He made the absurd claim that you don't declare yourself to be the Messiah, that God does. Okay, first of all, none of you people are in touch with God. You don't know the warrior spirit of God. You don't. It's not in a martial arts school that you go to that's allowed. It's not in a military barracks. It's not on the battlefield in modern warfare. It's not in the police station, intelligence community. It's not at the gym. It's not with boxers. The warrior spirit of God is a Royal African Falcon top martial artist spirit. Why? Point number one. Because Africans are the greatest warriors historically at hand-to-hand combat in nature. Not with armor, right? It's not technology. If David produced some kind of, major technology and gunned down Goliath, okay, or, shot him with a cannonball, it wouldn't have counted. If he said, we outnumber you like the Klan lynching somebody, it wouldn't have counted. He had to beat him 1-on-1 in a way that reflected natural principles, and using the slingshot was pushing it. And Jesus even said he came to bring a sword. The sword of Scripture is also the sword of Royal African Falcon martial arts. Why? Because it has to do with a war spirit that's natural, right? How do you swing a sword? How do you swing a spear? Okay, how do you swing a sharp stick? Okay, how do you use them? Okay, it has to do with natural combat moves. Why do deers have horns? Rhinos, bulls, okay? Why do some animals have claws and beaks? Because it is natural combat. It's patterns of nature. God, through nature, set apart the top martial artist, okay, as his son. Okay, John 10. How much more the one that God set apart? Okay, if you don't believe me, believe the works. My top martial arts challenge. No one has ever done anything comparable in human history. There's 8 billion people on the planet. This is the last time in history a valid martial artist challenge could exist because of government technology, ill-gotten gains, their eugenic controlling of breeding, their political, social, and economic controlling of breeding, which does not give every bloodline a fair chance. This is the last valid martial arts challenge and the greatest one in history. It's set apart as number one. And I am faster historically than any martial artist that ever lived. That is the overwhelming logical assumption. At least it must be. It's just as logical as saying that before, humans were said to evolve, there wasn't another human species 10 million years ago. There wasn't a species of human that was evolved from a Nigerian bloodline, okay, that existed thousands of years ago. In known history, nobody did anything comparable to me. And before that, they weren't evolved enough. 3000 BC, they weren't evolved enough to have been much of a match for me. Okay? So I'm the top martial artist ever possible. And in the beginning was the Word. And the Word was with God. The Word was God. The Bible was not there. The warrior spirit of God was there. When you read the Bible like, hey guys, hey everybody, it says right here that in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. That's not the Spirit of God. Hello, it's not. And with all due respect to the LGBT community, I'm the one trying to help you the most in history. Okay? Say, oh, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with me. That's not the Spirit of God either. Only the sabotage top martial artist is the gate of God, the Spirit of God. David's victory over Goliath, he said, this day I will strike you down and cut off your head, and the whole world will know that there's a God in Israel. That was his proof that God was in Israel. Warrior works. Samson, David, a warrior king. Moses killing the Egyptian. Moses defending the Midianite women, I believe they were called. Splitting the Red Sea, figuratively. That is proof of the warrior spirit of God. Nature and the essence of nature, supernature. It's that simple. Exodus 15:3, the Lord is the warrior, the Lord is his name. Psalm 18, Psalm 19. Okay? The Lord trains my hand for battle. Psalm 18. Psalm 19, the son is like a bridegroom, a champion, a warrior champion. Isaiah 42:13. The Lord will march out like a warrior, okay? Like a mighty warrior, like a champion. And he will raise the battle cry. He will scream with zeal. Proverbs 34, whose hands has gathered up the wind? It says, surely you know. Not who fits your stupid translation of the Bible, your stupid interpretation of a mere book, but whose hands have gathered up the warrior spirit of God. God has testified by setting me apart as the top martial artist ever that I am Christ and the Messiah. God testified to that a fish is supposed to be in water by making him a fish. God testified that a leopard is supposed to hunt the way he does by making him a leopard. God testified that I am the leader of all humanity by making me the top martial artist ever possible. When the Lord is a warrior, the Lord is his name and spirit. It's a warrior spirit. It's a spirit. Who the hell you think you're checking? You mere rebel.